Hey, welcome back, guys. So today on this video, we are talking about your resume, and more specifically, I'm going to quickly answer a question I keep getting a lot on my other video, and that is, how do you create a resume for free in your Canva account? So let's go ahead and talk about this. First off, guys, real quick video, not too many steps involved, so be sure to stick around to the end of the video. But why would you want to create your resume in Canva anyways? Well, that's pretty easy. Whether you're running an online business or maybe just looking for another job, a lot of times you do need to submit your resume to various companies. So maybe you want to submit one that's a little bit more refreshed. Whatever the case is, it's a pretty easy process. It's handled here in your free Canva account. Check my video description. I'll try to leave the written instructions there as well. But I've already logged into my Canva account, and this is the home screen. Now, here on the home screen, if you want to create a new resume in Canva, one thing I want to let you know right off the bat is you have to have all the data about your work or your businesses, the dates, and also the descriptions of those positions. Once you have all that data, you want to come back in here to Canva because we're going to be able to organize that into a resume template. So first, what you want to do is here on the homepage, go ahead and click in the search bar and type in resume. Okay, once you do that, you're going to see a lot of different resume templates, but what you want to do is click on this purple See All button here on the right. Okay, so most of these resume templates are going to be free. However, there are some that have a cost associated with them. So for example, if it has a crown like this one or a dollar sign, there is a cost associated with that. So for the purpose of today's video, I'm going to go ahead and choose a free one that kind of lines up with my brand. So let's see, I kind of like this one right here, and you can see it's a free template. Let me click on it. Okay, once you do that, Canva's going to show you other resume templates that are similar. Sometimes you can scroll down and find a better one. Like this one looks pretty cool, black and white. But for today, I'm going to go ahead and just use this one. So I'm going to click on customize this template. Okay, once you do that, it's going to open up the Canva editor. So we can go ahead and start changing this, and it's pretty easy. It's just like setting up a Facebook page. So the first thing I'll normally do is just adjust the size. So basically what we're doing is we're zooming in, so that way I can work on it a little bit easier. And later on, you can go ahead and use this bar also to zoom back out if you want to view the entire resume that we created. So for me, this one looks right here. Okay, now what you're going to see is as you hover over each individual section, it's going to turn purple. That means you can edit that section. So we can change the picture, we can change the description. So for example, let me go ahead and change the name because my name is not Lola. So I'll just put in here Anthony. And then when you are editing the text, you can also increase the size of the text. So we can go ahead and increase like that. You can also change the color of the text. So right now it's black, but maybe we want the name to be red. So we'll just kind of highlight that and then click on red. And you can see it just changes. And then we can just maybe change my title, owner. And then here we can go ahead and change this to work experience. Okay. And then here we can go ahead and just basically just data entry. So we can go ahead and change the dates around. And you're just going to go through it line by line. So right here, we'll just say content creator for business. Okay. And then you can go ahead and just name off your job duties right here. And then for the picture right over here, the weird thing about Canva is you can't just swap out the picture. So usually what you're going to need to do is over here on the left side, click on upload, and then you're going to see all the images that you have. And what you want to do is just upload the image from your computer that you want to use on your resume. And then you'll save it and it'll show up here. And you can actually use that picture on any other project moving forward. It'll just show up here like this one. And once you have the picture, you're just going to grab it and just drag it right over where you want the image to show up. So mine will be right there. And then you can also edit this just like you would any other document inside of Canva. So you can add these elements over here. So maybe you want kind of a fun resume and you want to add a sticker. You can go ahead and choose the sticker. So maybe I'm applying for a position at a ramen company. I can just grab this bowl of, it looks like ramen, and just drag it right over here and drop it. And then you can grab these little white dots and resize it. Okay. Or you can make it a little smaller and just drag it right up into the corner if you want. So actually, I don't think that's ramen. It looks like maybe bread or something. And there you go. You have that right there. And then also you can go ahead and maybe change the color. So you can see we have this kind of color scheme in the back. So we'll click up here on color, background color, and then maybe we want to make it a gray, and you can see it changes, or a brown, or maybe a pink. Okay. And you just kind of choose whatever fits with your brand. Now, if you want to add other pages to your resume, you can do that too. Maybe you want to ask ChatGPT what's more common. I think that a one page is going to be a lot more common, but sometimes you have a lot of work experience you want to include. So you can just go down here and add a page. But when you do that, you can see it just adds a blank page. So I don't really like to do that. So I'll delete the page. And then normally what I'll do is I'll just click right here on the top of this current resume page and duplicate page. And that way it's an identical match to this one. And then we can go ahead and just start editing and deleting these functions instead of just rebuilding the entire resume from scratch. Now, if you need help putting up a profile, you can go ahead and go into ChatGPT and just name off everything that you want to describe about yourself and ask them to write a maybe 100-word or 150-word description that's going to be used for your resume. Also, another thing, if you're going to put a picture on it, like this one, maybe you don't like the circle, you can actually just delete it, and then you can come back over here, and then you can do what's called frames. So over here in elements, and then just scroll down until you see framed right here. And these are basically picture frames. So you can see this one is a circle picture frame, but if we want, we can go ahead and delete that one. And let's use a funky different one. This one I always like. It's called the blob. So you just drag it right on over, and then we'll just resize it a little bit and then put it right here. And then we'll do the same thing. Go over here to upload and just drag the picture right in. And it gives it kind of a fresh modern look, I guess. But that really depends on what kind of position you're going for. I guess if you're an accountant, maybe you don't want to do that, or maybe you do, because maybe a lot of other accountants aren't going to use a funky little shape like that, or maybe a pink background. So I think that looks pretty good right there. So once you're ready to go ahead and save the resume template that you've created, click right up here on this title bar. And then we're just going to type in here, Anthony resume template. And once this is saved, you can always come back into your Canva and then edit this. Obviously, if you're going for a position of content creator, you want all of your work experience as a content creator, but maybe you're also looking for, I don't know, maybe a construction job. So maybe you're going to put all of your construction experience here, and then you can have one resume for content creation and then another resume for your construction experience. Okay, so once you've named it up here, what you want to do is click on share here on the top right. And next you want to click on download right here on the right. And this is really important. You want to choose the file type. For whatever reason, this one is an MP4, it's a video. So we're going to go ahead and just change this over to a PDF. If you're going to be printing these out, then you want to ask your printer what form it should be in. So is it going to be PNG, JPG, PDF print? So I'm going to do PDF standard, and then I'm going to click on download. Okay, now it downloaded, and you can see here is my resume template that I created in Canva for free. So you can see we have 1 page and 2 page, and you can see we changed the picture, we added a little bit of work experience, we changed the background color. So with this PDF resume, we can go ahead and email this out to our potential employers or potential clients, so that way they can review it. You can also print this out if you want to do. So you can print it at home, or you can send it over to a printer if you're going to be printing out 100 or 200 of them. So there you have it, guys. If you're wondering how to create a free resume in Canva, that's the easiest way I know how to do it. If you know an easier way, be sure to leave a comment below. Let the rest of us know how you did it. Hopefully you found that video useful. If so, click thumbs up, or maybe consider subscribing to my channel, and hope to see you on the next video. Thanks again for watching.